Hail Mary time for Jacksonville. Can we make a miracle happen? Why would you pass it? Kevin, we'll take a handoff, cut it in left side, and there it goes. This game's honestly kind of getting boring at this point. Kind of wish this guy would just leave. Yep. You gonna leave yet? BJ Catalan across the 10 and no one's gonna catch him. Oh my god, I scored! It's Marquise Lee breaking a tackle! Are you kidding? Marquise Lee! What is up, everybody? My name is SirEmCeeCoy. Welcome back to our TCU Dynasty. This Week 5 matchup, we have one of the most exciting matchups that we get to see every year. It is the battle for the Iron Skillet against SMU. 5 years in a row now, we have won the Iron Skillet, but every year SMU makes it competitive. Generally, we ride on the back of BJ Catalan, but we don't have him this year. What will we do this year to beat SMU? SMU will start with the ball. There are a lot of familiar names on this team. Neil Bertram and Prescott Lyon in the backfield, and Lyon is going to start with a nice gain of 10 to start the day. We had some issues stopping him. We've had more issues on defense this year than we did last. So we've got to figure out a way to step up big and stop him. On second down, let's just throw it out to Matt Payne, the fullback. He'll pick up 4. Third down upcoming. Bertram is going to hand it off to Prescott Lyon, and he's got a first down and more, breaking away from initial contact, getting 10 yards. First down for SMU. They're driving pretty well as they're into TCU territory already. Bertram now back to pass in the middle, finding Jones. Somehow that guy was picked up by a blocker, not tackling, so that's a first down again. I formation. Bertram's going to go hand off the line, trying to bounce it outside. He's met. He's able to power through, but is brought down by Scott Brink. He still gained 2 on that play, though. Third down and 8. The defense looking to come up big and hold the SMU Mustangs to just a field goal, going end zone, and oh, Marcus Bass, you have to intercept that. Regardless, the defense holds him to a field goal. TCU is down 3-0. Now we'll see Brad Little come out on first down, lining up and going deep for Listenby, but he cannot hold on as the defender makes contact with him. Already facing third down and 9. Little back to pass, and he overthrows Ty Slanina. Not a good look to start this game. SMU gets the ball right back, and with good field position. Bertram dropping back. There's a blitz, but he gets it out to Lyon, who luckily steps out of bounds. Still gaining 7 on that play, though. On second down, they'll go handoff again to Lyon, squeezing through, breaking tackles, and being brought down by Brayson Henderson after a gain of 8. So far, so good for this SMU offense. We've got a pretty balanced attack, and it's working. Bertram over the middle now for Dickerson. He's able to break off of first contact, and Everett Dickerson has 13 yards and another SMU first down. Well within field goal range, and Bertram, it's the weird option glitch, and Neil Bertram walks into the end zone. 23 yards and a touchdown. We'll see it. We've seen it every year. It happens. That weird option glitch where the tackle, it won't lock onto anyone, even though you're right in front of the quarterback. So TCU finds himself down 10-0. They try to go to the ground, and Avery Davis goes nowhere. This has not been a good start for TCU's offense, or the defense for that matter. Brad Little throwing outside, tipped him. I think it's caught by Colby Listenby, but they're calling it incomplete.
The previous play is under review.
And the booth is going to come down and review this play. We'll take one more look. Almost intercepted, and what a heads-up play by Listenby, turning around, making the catch. He got both feet in bounds. What a play.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
And they give it to us. That is huge. So instead of going 3 and out again, it's a first down for TCU. There's a throw over the middle for Echols Luker. He gets yards after the catch. There's 15 yards and another TCU first down. Third down running option, Little. He's wrapped up. He couldn't get the pitch out to Avery Davis. The pitch was covered anyways. It's 4th down and 3. Now we're keeping the offense out there. Already down by 2 scores. Brad Little throwing over the middle, finds Listenby, who takes a hard hit but holds on. That's what you expect out of your big #1 receiver. In field goal range, now we're going to see Little running read option, breaking away from 1 and then being brought down from behind, but a nice gain of 7 on second down. That'll make it third down and short. 3 receivers stacked to the right. Little's going to bootleg out. Looking that way, stopping, throwing, finds his tight end Charlie Reed, who shakes a tackle, and Charlie Reed has his 5th touchdown of the season. Charlie Reed has exceeded any and all expectations that we had for him this year. TCU's back into this one. They're down by 3. SMU brings the offense out, and Neil Bertram gets hit and sacked by the team leader in sacks, Bryson Henderson. 3rd down and 17 now. Bertram. Pressure again, incoming downfield. He finds Jeremiah Gaines for 1st down. They needed 17 and they got 24. It's 1st down, a late handoff to Line, trying to get outside. He'll go nowhere. Brandon Holland, good job tackling, and a nice wrap-up tackle by the corner. On 2nd and 11, handoff again to Prescott Line, and oh my god, Tim Henry just plants him in the ground. Tim Henry is making himself notorious for big hits. 3rd and 11, let's see if we can make a stop here. We couldn't on 3rd and 17. There goes screen out to Line, and he's got some space, but no blockers, and the defense will hold him to only 3 yards. And we're going to get the ball back for our offense now. 6.5 to go in the 2nd. We'll see a handoff now to Travoris Johnson. He picks up about 3 yards on that play. 2nd down now, Little. 3 receivers throwing over the middle. Somehow threads that needle to Cameron Echols-Looper, and an impressive job by him to make that catch. 2nd down and 10. Little instantly under pressure. Let's watch this attempted block. He just let him run right by him. It's 3rd down and 17 now. 3 receivers and a tight end. Little back to pass, throwing over the middle, finding Charlie Reed, and Charlie Reed finds a 1st down. And again, we cannot continue to stress how amazing Charlie Reed has been for this offense. On 1st down, we'll see a handoff up the middle for Avery Davis. He's finally getting some yards. 11 on that run, and that is all of his yards of the day. 3 for 11. 1st down now, Little throwing over the middle, finding Ty Slanina in the slot. He picks up 20 yards, and they're well within field goal range now. On 1st and 10, we'll see Little on the quarterback keeper. A nice juke inside. Somehow breaks away from contact, and he's down inside the 5. Looking about the 2 or the 3 yard line. A nice 19-yard run from Brad Little. 2nd and goal, handoff to Travoris Johnson, fighting away from first contact and down 1 yard shy of the goal line. It is 3rd down and goal. Little will hand it off to Avery Davis, and Avery Davis will find his way into the end zone for the TCU touchdown. They have taken the lead back from SMU, scoring 14 unanswered. Now SMU's coming out halfway through the 2nd. Handoff to Line, who breaks away from first contact and 2nd. It's brought down by the arm as he tried to stiff arm through Jackson, but he wasn't having it. 1st down, Bertram again, now dropping back to pass, finding Gaines over the middle. 20 yards after catch. 15 yards and a 1st down. They're already into TCU territory. The defense has definitely become our weak spot as Henderson gets pressure and he has to throw it away on 3rd down. So despite playing a lot of, giving up a lot of yards, we still play that bend and not break, and the offense gets the ball right back. Little rolling out, throwing. How does Echols-Looper make that catch? That looked like that one should have been intercepted. It's 2nd down now. We'll see Little keeping it himself with space, juking to the outside, and again, Brad Little showing off the moves. Not quite as explosive as what we were used to seeing from Boykin, but Little showing he can do some stuff too. On 2nd and 3, he goes downfield looking for Slanina, and that one's going to be intercepted by Johnson. His 1st interception and the 1st turnover of the game. That leaves SMU with 1:38 to go till half. Handoff will go to Line, and there is Scott Brandt in the backfield. He loses 3. On 2nd down and long now, Bertram, long drop, no pressure, downfield, hit as he throws, and there's a man wide open. It's Bryce Taylor, 52 yards, and just like that, SMU is in the red zone and definitely within striking distance. Handoff to Line, going to the outside, cutting back in, breaking off of a tackle, and is brought down after getting a 1st down. It is 1st and goal for SMU. Goal line defense, handoff to Line, he goes in untouched, and it didn't take him long. SMU has taken back the lead with 51 seconds to go in the half. I'd like to think we can answer though. Decent field position, Little thrown to the outside, finding the tight end Burtnett. He'll get 10 yards, just inches shy of a 1st down. 41 seconds. Little back to pass, throwing to the side. He finds Cameron Echols-Looper. Guy just running behind him, and Echols-Looper gets inside the 40-yard line. So we're getting close to field goal range now. Time ticking, we're less than 30 seconds to go. Little Quick drop, rolling out. Pressure incoming. He's hit and he's sacked. He couldn't get a throw off, and now we're looking at 2nd and 22. 24 seconds to go. TCU has 2 timeouts left. Little, no pressure now, throwing underneath, finding Eccles Looper again, who sheds a tackle, and he'll get about 13 yards, getting that sack yardage back and a bit more. 17 seconds though, TCU only has 1 timeout. Little again running bootleg. Throwing underneath, finding Ty Slanina, and Slanina finds the first down on 3rd and 9. That stops the clock. He's going to bring out the field goal unit to tie it before half. Thompson, though, he shanked it. What kind of kick? Oh my god. This one just didn't even stand a chance. It wasn't a long field goal, and he just kind of shanked it. It falls short, and we're going to the half down by 3 in the Battle of the Iron Skillet. TCU, they're going to have to play a lot more competitive football if they're going to have a chance of winning this one. The past few years, we've been spoiled with BJ Catalan having amazing days against SMU, putting up 200+ yard performances, multiple touchdowns. This year, we don't have that. This year, we're coming into the second half down by 3. Our defense hasn't been able to get it done for us, and the offense needs to step up and produce a little more. The missed field goal at the end certainly doesn't help. We'll see Avery Davis returning this second half kickoff as he gets nice blocking, and he's got a lot of open space in front of him. Avery Davis to the 50, the 40, the 30. It's a foot race now. 2 guys trailing, and Avery Davis is going to drag one to the 10-yard line. 89-yard return for Avery Davis. That's a good way to start the second half. And Brad Little on his first throw of the second half is going to find Ty Slanina. And TCU, well, looks like they were infuriated about that missed field goal. It doesn't take them long to strike with a touchdown, and TCU is back on top, 21-17. Now we see the SMU offense as its Prescott line powering forward for a gain of 5 on 2nd down. It'll bring up 3rd down and 5. TCU only rushes forward. Bertram, no pressure, lobbing to the outside, swatted away by Marcus Bass. You've got to intercept that, kid. Come on. TCU does get the ball back though. Brad Little feeling pressure, he's going to roll out to avoid it, throwing over the middle, finding Bryson Burtnett, who puts his head down and gets the first down. Good job by the 2nd-string tight end. He's shown a lot of good flashes. 2nd down and 5, Little. Again, rolling out, stopping, throwing, finds Colby Listenby now. He's in SMU territory. A nice play by Colby Listenby, his 4th reception of the game. On 1st and 10, we'll see Little dropping back. Throwing left side now for Ty Slanina, who fights and gets 7 yards. Didn't look like there was much there, but a good individual effort by Slanina to get there. And now it's 3rd down and 8. Little, again, rolling out of the pocket as it does collapse. And he is just barely going to get the throw off. And, oh no, Brad Little is down. Field goal unit comes out. Are we going to get this one? Thompson? This one falls shy too. Thompson has missed 2 field goals, both just with no power behind his kicks. I'm confused with what's going on here. So SMU takes over with decent field position, finding Jeremiah Gaines on 1st down and getting 10 yards and a 1st down. Bertram now hand off the line. He just shoves away Derek Kindred like he's nothing. Derek Kindred has a reputation for hitting hard. Prescott line just hit him harder. On 2nd and 3, there goes line up the middle. He has got plenty of space, and he gets 15 yards. We're having a hard time stopping this run game. Trying to bring pressure, though. On 2nd down, again, handoff will go to line to the outside. He's got blockers. Cutting outside, and he's wrapped up by Derek Kindred. Good tackle made there, but Prescott line got 17. He's over 100 yards today. Delayed handoff to line again. Good blocking, and he cuts it up middle, picking up 8 more yards. We cannot figure out this run attack. But they do go empty set now on 3rd down and 1. Interesting decision. Bertram, no pressure as they only bring 3, and he finds Deion Sanders Jr. It is 1st and goal now for SMU. Goal line defense out there. Hand off to line, and what a hit by Paul Whitmill. Oh my god. 3rd down and goal, hand off to line, and he's going nowhere. 5 TCU Horned Frogs were there. There's no way he's getting away from that one. SMU does kick a field goal to make it a 1-point game. As we are nearing the end of the 3rd, Avery Davis, we haven't seen a lot of him today. He picks up 5 on that run. Travoris Johnson now enters the game, going up the middle, and Travoris Johnson gets a nice gain of 11 and a first down. Definitely need to start running the ball more often. Tyler Matthews is in the game, and Tyler Matthews is throwing an interception. Brad Little has yet to return. He will not return today. It's not a good sign for Tyler Matthews. So SMU is taking over, and with that throw to Bryce Taylor, they are back in TCU territory again. Defense could use a turnover right about now. Bertram running play action. Pressure, but he gets the throw off downfield, finding Jeremiah Gaines. 21 yards on a first down, and they are inside, no, just outside of the red zone. Bertram to pass. They'll find Jeremiah Gaines again, and now they will be within the red zone. It is a first down inside the 10-yard line. They're looking at first and goal again. Bertram hands off to line, and there is Jamal Schroeder in the backfield. Big tackle for loss. It's third down and goal from about the 8 or 9-yard line. Bertram setting up a screen, out for line, and the defense is there to make the tackle. He only gains 2. The screen isn't working against us today. But SMU kicks the field goal for the lead, and we're going to the ground on second down. Travoris Johnson's going nowhere. Already looking at third down and 11. 3-and-out is not what we need right now. Matthews back to pass, looking over the middle, finding Ty Slanina. Good pass there from Tyler Matthews. We haven't really seen much of him at all. He spent his entire career here with us, but we don't really see much of him. On first and 10, it's Eccles Looper, a nice spin move. He'll pick up 8 yards. Tyler Matthews has been a career backup. He's going to have to step up big and get us a win on this one. As third down and 1, we hand it off to the fullback, Chris Brown, and he fights for a gain of 8. Good run in there from Chris Brown. First and goal, we're going to have to start passing eventually, and Matthews finds Charlie Reed, the security blanket, inside SMU territory. It's 19 yards and a first down. They blitz the free safety, and Matthews did a good job to see that. On first and 10, Matthews again, quick throw, this time to Bryson Burnett. Keeping his tight ends as his first reads, probably a good idea. First and 10, Matthews now. Driving back to pass, no pressure, finding Eccles Looper now, and he'll be down at the 1-yard line. He is 1 yard shy of 100 today. Tyler Matthews, other than that interception's done pretty good today. It's first and goal. Matthews throwing to the flats, and it's Charlie Reed, his second touchdown of the game and the 6th of this season for Charlie Reed, who has just been lighting it up all year. We're going for 2, and guess who? Tyler Matthews to Charlie Reed. It is a 6-point game now. With 3:21 to go, the defense has got a hold. First and 10 as they motion in Taylor inside. Throw out now will just be the line coming out of the backfield. He's a good job by Paul Whitmore to wrap him up. He does gain 7. Second and 3, Bertram. Feeling pressure, getting it out though. This time it's Deion Sanders Jr. who takes a big hit, but gets the first down. Nice hit on the youngster. First down and 10, Bertram. Goes delayed, handoff to Prescott Line, and he's got a decent amount of blockers, but a nice tackle by Brandon Holland. He stops him after a gain of 8. Third down, they send a tight end in motion right, and they're going to go play action that way. Now motioning out, and it's a dump off to the fullback, Payne, and Payne goes nowhere. A big tackle in the backfield, and Matt Payne has lost 3. It is 4th down and 4. Can the defense hold? The game is over if they do. Bertram, back to pass. Sliding left, pressure coming in from behind, but he finds Everett Dickerson, who stiff arms his way out of bounds after gaining 17-yard line. 17 yards. This one isn't over yet. Second and 7, Bertram. Back to pass, lobbing downfield, and what a catch by Deion Sanders Jr., emulating his father on that catch. And there will be a roughing the passer, but they're going to decline that. That catch will stand. It is first and 10. Handoff will go to line, breaking off of first contact, and second, going towards the end zone, and he's wrapped up from behind by Scott Brandt. Second down and 4, Bertram, back to pass, rolling out right, pressure, it's Bryson Henderson wrapping him up for the sack, his second of the game. It is third down and 11, it might as well be third and goal. Bertram, dropping back to pass, finding Gaines, he's not going to get it, it's 4th down and 1. There is 1 play left. The defense needs to make this play. Handoff to the fullback, Payne, and Paul Whitmore is in the backfield to make the stop. And TCU, with a goal line stand, is going to win this one. What a play from Paul Whitmill to put it away. And again, another exciting battle for the Iron Skillet. It will be staying with TCU for the 6th year in a row. SMU fans have got to be disappointed. They were hoping this would be the year. Without Boykin, without Catalan, they thought this would be the year that they'd get the Iron Skillet back to SMU. Sorry boys, not this year. TCU does it again on the back of Tyler Matthews in the second half. And on the back of what an amazing goal line stand we just saw. Charlie Reed is undoubtedly the player of the game. 4 receptions, 62 yards, and 2 touchdowns for a season high 6. Look at some individual stats now. Little was having a good game until he exited. But Tyler Matthews came in, went 8 for 10, 87 yards, a touchdown, and an interception. Did a good job to make up for it. Our ground game was essentially non-existent. It didn't work, and we just didn't go back to it. Eccles Looper, though, 8 receptions, 99. Slanina 5 for 60, and of course Reed 4 for 62 and 2 touchdowns. Beautiful day from the entire receiving corps. They all stepped up big and did what they had to do. On defense, Tim Henry led the way in tackles. We had plenty in the backfield as Henderson, Whitmore, Jackson, Holland, Schroeder, and Brandt all got in the backfield. Henderson, though, with 2 sacks. Again, no interceptions, though we did have 2 deflections from Marcus Bass. You'd like to see him intercept those. But it doesn't matter because it's another win in the win column. We had a bye week and we were pushed back down to number 6. Not sure how I feel about that one. Not much we can do about it. We just got to keep on winning and keep climbing up the rankings. As we do see that there was an upset at number 1. As even though they're 6-0, UCLA got bumped down. Next week we play 1-3 Kansas. This should be an easy game, and I think we need a game like this where we can just absolutely destroy an opponent. It has been a rough season early, making non-competitive games competitive. Of course, we've already lost one. But TCU has what it takes. This is a tough team. We got to keep it going. And, you know, the ultimate goal is the BCS championship. So thank you guys so much for watching. My name is SirEmCeeCoy. Subscribe if you're new. Smash that like button. Leave some comments. Love talking to you guys. And I'll see you next time as we take on Kansas in Week 7.